before Christmas, when all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. Open your package. Set this down. Not even a mouse. A mouse. In hope, the stockings were hung by the chimney with care.
Open this one.
Okay, we've got to put our houses on the floor. Okay, open your...
Yeah,
Open
say right here, because you got to open this one.
The stockings were hung by the chimney with care. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. Okay, number 4, I think. The children were nestled.
3.
Okay, 3.
Number
The
3.
children were nestled all snug in their beds. You'll have to help open. Rip it. Yeah. Children were all nestled snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. So we've got to open that one. Here, got to open another one.
Oh,
It's same kind of paper.
I know it's underneath.
There you go. Okay, so I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there rose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below, when what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be Saint Nick. Saint Nick.
Saint Nick.
Saint Nick.
You can put it
Yeah,
on here.
Rudolph. Okay. More rapid than eagles his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donner and Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, all. As dry leaves that before the wild hurricane fly, when they met with an obstacle, they mount to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with the sleigh full of toys and St. Nicholas too. See, they flew up to the top of the house.
See, he'll sit up there.
And we'll put him on that later. Okay. And then, in a twinkling, I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. As I drew in my head and was turning around down the chimney, St. Nicholas came with a bound.
There you go.
He was dressed in all fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. A bundle of toys he flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. Turn his pipe around. Let me see. His eyes, how they twinkled. His dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was white as the snow. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. He was chubby and plump and a right jolly old elf, and laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon led me to know I had nothing to dread. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings with, then turned with a jerk, and laid his finger aside his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him explain as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Okay. All right, now, this is a very special present. And this will probably, Nick will probably bring this to you every year. This is something that my mom, this is something that my mom had when she was a little girl. This is very special, and you need to save this until you get to be all grown up. Now, there is one thing that we probably are going to have somebody read, maybe Mimi Joe, Mimi Ellen, and Mom and Dad, because at the end of this book, the night after Christmas is in this book. But the first part of it's the night before Christmas. And that is really, honey, this is really old. This is probably close to 100 years old. That's a pretty old book, isn't it?
Present!
Yeah. There you go. That's it.
Oh, me.
Hey,
Well-
that's a wonderful present, you guys. Hallie, Taylor, that's a wonderful gift.